สวัสดีครับ Welcome to Ielts Challenge Day 4 with Pann with Cambridge University Place and colorful pencil. Today we're going to talk about P grammar. And grammar is important for speaking and writing because you can lift your pen up by having wide range of sentence types and accuracy, which means simple sentences plus some complex sentences. Let me give you an example. I go to the restaurant. The restaurant which has many types of food and a very service-minded waiters. In this sentence, there is simple. I just go to the restaurant, and there's some complex sentences like that involve describing how the restaurant is. This is just one example. But today, what I want to tell you is complex sentences, because I don't think we have difficulty with I go to school, I eat, I sleep. I don't think we have problem with that. Complex sentences is a huge, wide, and large topic to cover. But today, it's only about dependent and independent. Dependent and independent. Independent, you might have heard, I am independent. I am mature. I am responsible. It means you're free. Independent cause can be understood even if it stands alone, but dependent cause cannot be understood if it stands alone. An example is, although my friend begged me, I chose not to go to the party. Although my friend begged me is independent. Begged me for what? I chose not to go to the party. Period. The end. Understood. I chose not to go to the party. I decide not to go to the party. I won't go to the party. We understand. But if you say, although my friend begged me, we will be waiting. So what next? Continue, please. This is one type of complex sentences and art, beautiful art of language. How you can talk about something and let people wait for you to continue your sentence. And this will be useful in your speaking and writing. Practice. I give you a two name relative pronoun involved with that, which, who, whose. So I help the man that needs to cross the street. I help the man that needs to cross the street. If I just said, I help the man, we all understand I help the man, right? No need to ask what man, but needs to cross the street. Oh, what? Who need to cross the street? Who? Well, we have questions, and we use this. Please wait. We use that to connect the sentences together here. I help the man that that needs to cross the street. Now I want you to pause the video for 3 minutes and write a sentence with relative pronouns. And this is a complex sentence, of course. And if you can make 3 or 4 sentences, you can be proud of yourself. Say, hey, I did it. 3 sentences or 4 sentences. Okay. Please pause the video. Welcome back. I hope you finished your sentences. I will also try to use the next 3 relative pronouns. The next one is which. You might ask, what are the differences between that and which? Oh, there's not much differences. Just Google it. I'm kidding. The differences is that you normally use that with a things, non-living things. You use which with people. Let me clarify. You can use I help the man that needs to cross the street, or I help the man which needs to cross the street. This sounds a little bit weird. This is okay. When it comes to non-living thing, I help fix the computer that needs to that was broken. I help fix the computer which was broken. I think this one is okay. Both of them should be okay. Which was broken, that was broken. But so we don't use which with people that much. Let me try one more. I help teach English online that is very useful. I help teach English online, which is very useful. Yep, it's fine. But if I say I help teach a students that is not good at English, I help teach students which is not good at English. I would say this is wrong, and I would say this is correct. So what I want you to remember is that can be used saying that it's not good at English. can be used for both human and things, but which could be used with things only. Okay, I hope this is not confusing. Then, oh, I use all the space. Oh, let me erase this. Who? I help teach a student who is not good at English. So definitely it's a person. I help an animal who no, not animal. I help my mother who is working at home, for example. Then the last one, who's more. This is a tricky one. I help my mother whose father is ill. So I basically you can translate into this. I help my mother's father is ill. So basically my grandfather is ill. I help her. You can translate into this. This is the same. So it's a possessive here. I hope I'm not wrong. Not good with grammar too much. Well, let's just practice, and if you need to do more research, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. And let's just continue with the writing task. Writing task one. Writing task one is not difficult. You just have to write 150 words, and basically you have to write 150 words. You have 20 minutes. You have to analyze and summarize. And this is it. Nothing complicated. So you might see a bar chart like this. Like, for example, from 2016 to 2020, well, very related coronavirus on the 16, 17, 18, 19. This is not the number of the cases, This may be 20 people, this is 50 people, we come back to 20 people, and we come down to 10 people. For example, this is bar chart. This is a graph. Oh no, I made a mistake again. I'm sorry. Let me fix this. This is a pie chart. Sorry. Yep, this is a pie chart. Sorry. Pie chart, 20%. This is 10%. This is 70%. So you will learn very soon. 10% of students like to play game. That's weird. 20% of students like to read books. That's good. 70% of students like to study English. Hey, okay. I just randomly pick the information. Then graph is basically up and down. Not much, nothing to say. Well, this is an example of international visitor to New Zealand and reason for visit. Your task is to analyze and summarize. Analyze means to think, to explain, to calculate. And summarize is to conclude, to concise, and shorten the information so people can understand it easy and complete. Easily and complete. So it's about ask. My advice is ask 3 important questions. But in this case, number 3 is a magic number. 3 questions. International visitors to New Zealand. When we look at this is very simple, but in the real exam, it might get a little bit more complicated. What is the main reason to visit New Zealand? Well, obviously it's holiday. 47%. So I could say, when you answer the question, you should say the main reason people visit New Zealand is for their vacation. That's number 1. Number 2, what percentage of visitors go to visit friends and family? You don't want to just say 29%. You want to say the percentage of visitor who, remember, relative pronoun, who go to New Zealand to visit their friends and family is 29%. Another thing, never add s at percent. Last question. In general, do people visit New Zealand for work or pleasure? Well, business is work. Business, work, company, money, same thing. Only 13%. So definitely it would go to pleasure. You visit for your family and friend, play with their dogs, have lunch, eat and sleep. Holidays, you take picture, take selfie, become a YouTuber. So number 3 is a magic number. Number 3, 3 questions. Because you don't want to talk about 10 things. People cannot take that load of information. It's called information overload. And you only have, remember, 20 minutes and only have to write 150 minutes, and you have writing tasks too, that you have to write 250 words at least, the minimum. So you don't want to talk too much. You just want to stick with the number 3 magic number and write a few things. So if you want to write, you can see the next page for example of writing. Complete a short summary below phrases from the box with the phrases from the box. Well, this is definitely not 150 words, but it is very concise and you can add more information to help explain and use simple sentences and use complex sentences. Give example. One of the thing my coworker would do is to use Oreo. Oreo is opinion, reason, example, and opinion again. So you could say, I think people visit New Zealand for pleasure more than work. Reason, because only 13% of visitors go to New Zealand for business. Example, people tend to visit their friends and family. Opinion, New Zealand is a good place to spend holiday. This is just one example. Well, we have here some words, and I want you to pause the video for 3 minutes and try to complete six questions. Shouldn't take long. Okay, please pause. Welcome back. So what do you think should go for the first one? The chart shows why people from other countries go to New Zealand. Yeah? Yep. Go to New Zealand. Full stop. ... comma, 47% go there on holiday. Well, so short. The largest percentage how can I fit this in? It's impossible. The largest percentage, 47%, go there on holidays. 29% visit New Zealand in order to and full stop. 29% here to see friends and family. See friends. And 4 go there on business. So we have here 13%. And just 11% visit for other reasons. Overall, the majority of visitors go for pleasure, not work. This is a good summary. This is very clear. This is very simple. And remember that the real test is not, it's like this, but just longer. Yeah, just longer. So thank you very much for your time today, and I hope to see you tomorrow. We will discuss about writing, and it will be a little bit more difficult, but it will be fun. So see you next time, and enjoy your race. Okay, stop recording.